Hello and welcome to today's toasty little match. Going to get quite snug and warm today with Arcanine from Evolutions. So we have, like I say, Arcanine from Evolutions, 130 HP, which is fine for a stage 1 regular Pokemon. The thing we're really looking for here is kind of its ability and attack. Burning Road, once it comes to the active spot, you can switch out any of the fire energies attached to any of your Pokemon and put it onto it to get the necessary for Scorching Breath, and obviously then it can't use it next turn. So we can say maybe multiple down, switch one out, grab more energies to the next one, and keep sort of repeating that to always have an attacking Arcanine. We have ways to sort of like refresh that by having him come back to the bench and going back out with, say, maybe something like a Guzma, Float Stone Switch. You know, we have things like that ready to go, but rather have it on multiple than just the one to help with damage, because going back on him, it's case he hasn't got the greatest health, and we'll come to that, but then he has fantastic damage. It is 4 energy, so it is a bit expensive, but okay, so we'll go into the energies first. So hopefully first turn, something like that, we can get a Kiawe. That down, he's then ready to go, and we can slowly filter on other energies to other Pokemon to kind of help maintain that number. So he can do the 150, bang. Near enough, most things are going to be dead, anything like basic wise. GX and EXs, I have taken out choice bands because we have then Lurantis promo. We used this before with Golisopod, and hopefully then it does the same thing. So his 150 then becomes a 170 with one of those down. That's enough to take out a Lele. Another one down, 190. That's most basic GXs gone. Can't think if that's all of them now, but it's a good healthy amount of damage to then mean that the next one and the next attack is going to knock whatever this big nasty is out. So like I said, with his health we have Bodybuilding Dumbbells to get him up to 170 himself. So he's then at sort of that GX kind of level, basic, very kind of glass cannony, I would say. So is expensive, is kind of tough to get going, but if you can get going pretty quickly, he's alright. So, to help, like say, with that movement, we've got Float Stones, Guzma, Switch, and then when we do switch, and we switch those energies onto the new Arcanine, we can use Max Potion, and then heal him off, and get him all good. So, that's going to be the rundown. Bit of a rambled one there, but you kind of get the idea. Get as many energies onto, or get the 4 energies onto Arcanine, bang, do his damaging move, switch him out to another, have the next Arcanine come in and take his place. So, let's jump into a match and turn up the heat. That is not a terrible start. Actually, I'm very happy with this start, because, I mean, alright, our little Fomantis might go down. Also, for whatever reason, the game decided to remove my cache for my cards, so I don't have a lot of what I did have, like all the card art loaded. Sorry, I should explain. So there's those. We do have 1 energy attached into the prizes, so yeah, I've had a lot of like matches start where I've had to re-download all the art and it's taken forever. Have a quick look at this little Pikachu, very nice blue eyes. Brigette, yeah, no, fair enough. So I might for this next one, Ultra Ball for the Ultra Ball for the Arcanine. So we've got our Arcanine GX ready to go. I'll N, I reckon. Fantastic. So we have then the Float Stone, which we want. Going to attach that one there. Float Stone here. I suppose I could have just switched as well. I will Ultra Ball for a We'll take those two out. I think that the Switch is going to be valuable. I will Ultra Ball 4. So I was going to go for the Lurantis, but I can already take out the Pikachu because it's one of the weaker EXs. So Oranguru. Get 2 extra cards. That's fine. We'll retreat out. Get that. Don't want to do that because we don't want to move any. Scorching Breath. We'll take that. I'm going to take for the bottom ones this time. Dumbbells and another Growlithe. Fantastic. So we can kind of already get the next one ready to go. So what have we got here? Okay. Lightning Boys. A lot of what the... I'm seeing a lot of new cards coming out, like with the Prism stuff. Like we're having now Prism cards. And the Prism cards seem like they're kind of like the new Ace spec. So I'm going to switch this time. I'll save my Guzma. I will retreat back with my Fomantis, and that then allows me... Oh no, hang on. I can get another card. Max Potion. I'll save that Max Potion. Scorching Breast, take him out. Did I just say Scorching Breast? Scorching Breath. But yeah, going back to the Prism cards, they're kind of like the Ace specs that you can only have one of them in your deck, but they aren't just an item. So we've got, I think, a couple have been announced so far, like there's a Solgaleo and a Lunala Prism, I think. And then there's a couple... He's hoping to take out all of the Pokemon. Does he have anything? No, but we'll add him. Plop that here. I will Guzma to this one. Guzma over here. Yes, please. So I'll just take all the ones off of this Arcanine. I'll save the others for over here. And that's fine. I will then Max Potion the Fomantis. Not usually the one I would do, but he would have been knocked out the next turn. So, Scorching Boobies. Take out another one. And then there's another Growlithe. Actually, so we can get another one going. This is fantastic. So yeah, the Prism cards, like I say, Ace specs. There's a couple supporters now that are like this, but they seem really good. But they also seem very counterable. Well, I think we've only got one supporter that's a Prism so far, and that is Cyrus, I believe. Basically, it makes you sort of shuffle some of your benched Pokemon back in, so everything that's attached is back into your deck. So you can kind of get stuff back. It's fine. It's weird how it can work around. You can probably just stall out some stuff, but we'll see how it plays out and what other Prism cards come crashing down. And it hurts inside. See, this is then the next thing as well. Actually, I'm going to heal now. Pop that boy up. I keep forgetting I can now instruct. I could just get rid of another Max Potion. Fantastic. So I'm actually going to retreat, discarding the two. He comes up, but because where I've been putting these down, see, like you could run just for 4 energies, and he's quite out. He quite realizes that he's not going to be able to get that one. So okay, yeah, we had a kind of a quit out, but I kind of had a look at his deck. He didn't have anything particular really that he could have got us with. I don't know if he was trying, like, say, a budget deck or something like that, but there was no EXs other than the 2 Pikachus, I think there was. Still fairly good. I'm quite happy with that. I think, like I say, with some work, this Arcanine could be at sort of like that EX GX level. Like he does a whopper amount of damage, and if you can get that Kiawe up quick, you're pretty much good to go. See, this Arcanine as well did have a break card. It's funny how breaks were the sort of hot new thing that disappeared, but We still have him obviously still in our current standard form anyway. But I do believe it gave him a little bit more HP. I think it was only to 160 maybe. But then he had a new attack where he could get back some of the discarded energies. It was only for 2, like 2 for about 80. And you could get back some energies. It was fairly good, but no, I quite like this. I think this is a fun little deck. Like I say, you can get your Lurantis up pretty good, and you can then be one-shotting GXs. Well, I suppose in a way we were one-shotting EXs, but they were on the lower side, where now we are kind of in that sort of meaty 180 standard. You're going to have to hit quite big to... Yeah. Oh, excuse me, very burpy. You've definitely got to swing big to get those nasty cards out of the way. Definitely a lot of fun, and I enjoy funny little decks like this come out of nowhere and somehow make it work. I don't know how necessarily it would fare against, I don't know really, maybe like some big nasty water deck. We will have to see maybe for another day. The journey isn't about this one match, it's about all of our matches, all of our cards. So, I've been Andy from Builds Like Us. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Very chipper that one.